Guy, a video game character who was programmed to wake up every morning and go to the bank where he works every day, woke up as usual. He dressed up as usual and went to the bank where he works. He went to buy coffee before going to work just as he was programmed. The city is called Free City and it is a video game, but Guy, who is an NPC in the video game, and the rest of the NPC always thought that they are in the real world, not realizing that they are all NPC in a video game. The real players who plays the game did not know that a major change is happening in the game and that the NPC in the game are slowly gaining their own consciousness. They keeps playing the game, completing missions, killing the NPCs and even robbing banks, making the Free City chaotic. Guy was killed many times, but he still end up waking up again in his house every morning and repeating the same routine that he was programmed to do. But one day Guy saw a girl named Millie and fell in love with her at first sight. He told his friend Buddy that he is going to talk to the girl and that he likes her, but Buddy advised him not to talk to the girl. Willie was wearing a sunglass, and all the people wearing sunglasses in the game are real players and not NPC, and the NPC fears the players because of their violent nature, so Buddy advised Guy not to talk to Willie, but Guy didn't listen to him and ran after Willie, but Willie was walking too fast and so he wasn't able to catch up to her. A car that was been driven by a real player hit Guy as he was searching for Willie and he died. He woke up in his room again the next day and went to work as usual. He went to the coffee shop that he used to go every morning and ordered for another drink that is not coffee, which he was programmed to order, and all the NPCs started looking at him like a ghost. Guy felt awkward and told the shop owner to give him coffee. Due to the incident of falling in love with Willie, Guy has developed his own consciousness and can now act on his own just like a normal human, but he has not yet realized that he is a video game NPC and that he is the only NPC that have his own consciousness and can act on his own. That day at work, some real players came to the bank that Guy was working and started robbing the bank. All the NPC players working in the bank lay down on the ground, but just as Guy was about to lie down, he saw Willie outside the bank. Guy immediately tried to go and meet Willie, but one of the robbers stopped him. Guy tried to explain to the robber that he really need to meet someone, but the robber, who is being controlled by a small girl, hit Guy on his nose and he fell down. As he fell down, he saw that Willie is almost gone, so he stood up and held the robber's gun. He pointed the gun at the robber and shot him while taking his sunglass. All the NPC in the bank were shocked on seeing how Guy killed the robber. They all have deep fear for people in sunglasses and see them as terrorists, but Guy just killed one of them. Guy kept the gun and rushed outside and saw that Willie is almost out of sight. He wore the sunglass and wanted to run after Willie, but the view in front of him changed. He started seeing the city as real players see it. Immediately he wore the glass. He even saw game coins and health packs floating in the air. Guy was shocked and went closer to health pack. Immediately he touched the health pack. His injury from when the rubber hit him immediately healed. He saw a player die and the player's money started floating in the air. He went near the dead player and touched the money and his account balance started increasing. Guy was overjoyed and went to withdraw the money immediately. Outside the game in the real world, two guys who works in the gaming company saw the recording of how Guy killed the player who was on a mission and took his glass. They didn't believe that an NPC can act like that, so they took it that Guy is being controlled by someone who hacked the game, and so they logged into the game to find out who Guy is. Guy was still trying to find where Willie is when the two guys came with a police car and started asking him who he is and why he is stopping other players from completing missions. Guy was confused by their questions and told them that he don't understand them. The two guys thought that Guy is deliberately playing dumb, and so they got angry and started attacking Guy. Guy started running while dodging their bullets. The two guys chased him, trying to kill him, not knowing that Guy is not a real player but an NPC who has awoken his own consciousness. Guy, who was still confused why the two guys are trying to kill him, ran into an uncompleted building, and as he was running, a skill was activated in his shoe with the help of the sunglass. His shoe bounced off and he was thrown into another floor in the building. The two guys chasing him saw what happened and took it that Guy is a skilled player. Both of them also activated a skill and a step formed in front of them. They climbed the step, and when they reached the floor that Guy was in, Guy, who was still standing up after falling, stood up again and continued running. He ran to a dead end and jumped, but he didn't reach where he wanted to jump to, and so he started falling. Before he fell to the group, he activated a skill which protected him from died. He was relieved after surviving, but just then the two guys jar-made him with their police car and he died. Outside the game in the real world, the two players stopped playing the game as they commented that Guy was difficult to kill. One of the guy named Peter told the other one that something is wrong and that the name of players playing the game is supposed to reduce after they have killed Guy, but it didn't reduce. The other guy didn't care much as he told him that it will still reduce and left. When Peter got home, he saw Anna, the girl that plays the character Willy in the Free City game, in his house. Anna and Peter were the ones that built the Free City before it was stolen from them, and ever since then Anna has been trying to get it back. She told Peter that she needs his help in getting back Free City from the man that stole it from them, but Peter told her that she should give up on getting it back and that she should leave her house. Back in Free City, Anna still didn't give up, as she was still trying to use Willy in Free City to know if she could obtain any information where the original build of the game is. She wanted to sneak to the most guarded house in Free City and know if he could obtain any information when Guy appeared next to her. Guy, who didn't know that Willy was hiding, made some noise and they were discovered. The security in the building started shooting at them, and Willy used a portal gun to open a portal and escaped with Guy. They appeared in Willy's house in Free City, and Willy told Guy not to follow her again, but Guy told her that he want to help her. Willy told him that his level is too low and that he cannot be any help to her. Seeing that Guy was confused, Willy showed him her level and told him to go and level up by killing other people. Guy told her that he don't want to kill anyone, and Willy told him that he can also level up by being the good guy and saving people. Guy told her that he will be back once he level up enough and left. Guy started killing the real players that are trying to kill and rob the NPCs, and soon he became popular even in the outside world. People in outside world and even live broadcasters mentioned his name, trying to find out the person controlling the character of Guy in Free City. They never imagined that Guy is an NPC that gained its own consciousness. Peter started researching, trying to find out who Guy is, and in the process of researching, he found out that Guy is an NPC. Free City was created by him and Anna, so it didn't take him long to realize that Guy is an NPC that has gained its own consciousness. Peter was very excited on his discovery. Peter went to Anna's house and told her what he discovered. Anna was also excited that they created the very first AI that has its own consciousness, but they realized that they have a problem. Antonio, the man that stole Free City from them, is about to destroy everything in Free City and launch a Free City 2, and that will result in all the NPCs being deleted, including Guy, who has gained consciousness, and so they started devising a plan to stop him. When Anna logged into Free City as Millie, she revealed everything to him, telling him that Free City is a game and not real, and that he is an NPC created by them in the game. Guy couldn't believe that the world he has been staying is fake and that he is also fake. But upon closely examining the NPCs, he came to believe Anna and agreed to join he in stopping Antonio from destroying the game. After learning the truth, Guy struggles to comprehend his existence. Millie explains that she and Peter created Free City, but Antoine stole it from them. Guy grapples with his newfound awareness, questioning his purpose. Millie convinces him to join her mission to stop Antoine. Millie and Guy devise a plan to infiltrate Antoine's heavily guarded mansion, gathering evidence to expose his exploitation. Disguising themselves, they sneak into the mansion, avoiding security. Guy uses his skills to bypass obstacles. Millie hacks into Antoine's server, retrieving incriminating files. They discover Antoine's plan to launch Free City 2. Launching Free City 2 will delete all NPCs, including Guy. Millie and Guy realize they must stop Antoine. Millie and Guy broadcast their evidence to the gaming community, exposing Antoine's wrongdoings. Antoine attempts to stop them, but Guy and Millie outsmart him. The authorities arrive, arresting Antoine. Free City's ownership returns to Anna, Millie, and Peter. Guy becomes a legend, protecting the NPCs. Guy and Millie's partnership sparks a new era for Free City. Players and NPCs coexist harmoniously.